then hitting record in child's pose on your shins. Find your mat. Whew, it is hot. Making that a little bit the topic of our class today. And then bring your forehead into the ground. Maybe with your knees a little bit more open, a little wider, or all the way closed. Really up to you. You know, in my class, I always say I give you almost generic options, or this is poses that I instruct, you know, the way that I feel good to me, but they might not feel always the same to you. They probably don't. So please make this your personal practice. Come out of the pose, come back into child's pose anytime you need to. And even if you don't need to, you know, just practicing humility, coming out of your ego. There's no competition in yoga. And find your breath here. Let your shoulders just really, really, really heavily, you know, roll into the ground. Close your eyes if you haven't yet. Hopefully you've removed all the distractions, iPhones, iWatches. Take this time really just for yourself. Notice how your belly is ballooning up and down, maybe between your thighs. And coming to your breath, the breath really, my class is as your guide, right? Your body is your best partner, so listen to your partner. Active listening, you're all well trained in that. And listen to your body, right? What's the mood today? Check in with yourself here at this point and ask yourself, how am I doing today? Mentally, physically, emotionally, what do I need in my practice today? And then taking a deep inhale and a full exhale out of your mouth. Inhale, ribs expand, exhale, contraction. Coming back to your natural breath here, and just let your breath feel so free. Typically in yoga, we mainly breathe through the nose. It stimulates the cardio effect, encourages it. But, you know, you do whatever you need to do. Certainly you can breathe through the mouth as well. And then really here already doing the yoga, centering your thoughts, centering yourself, coming to yourself and becoming aware of your breath, noticing your breath and watching your breath like you would watch the clouds in the sky. And then throughout the practice, and even now, notice if your mind is drifting. And then now, and then throughout the next 60 minutes, come back to your breath. Take a deep inhale. If you notice that you're drifting with your thoughts into, dreams and fantasies. And then from here, stretch your arms out in front of you long, and then lifting all your 10 fingers for a moment, and then starting with the pinky, bring them all back down into the ground. Notice how you're not only reaching the arms forward, but you're drawing your full energy forward. With your forearm maybe still in the ground, your eyes closed, just feel this early stretch in your ribs. So really enamored with your breath. Your breath is your focus, really nothing else. Breathing in and your ribs expand, breathing out, contraction. Let go, unwind from the stay. And then come onto your knees and your hands, like you're about to crawl forward with your knees right underneath your hips, your hands, your wrists right underneath your shoulders. Take a deep inhale here and a full exhale out. You can open your eyes and then tuck your toes, lift up your knees and reach your hips up towards the sky. Your first downward facing dog. Maybe you already had one or more. And then pedaling your feet from side to side and, check out what is the mood of your body today, right? We can't really assume that we don't really know what we need. So can you check that out before making assumptions, jamming something down the throat of your body, and just putting your body into a situation. Maybe you need something else today. So being really aware and focused, concentrated here on the sensations of your body. And then a few tips here, tucking your navel in, letting your head dangle free and heavy. Maybe, relax your eyes and close your eyes here for a moment, or find a soft gaze at least, looking towards your mat. And then rotating your upper arms outwards. So you come out of your shoulders. Tailbone slopes up high towards the sky as best as you can to your own degree. Very personal. It's very, very personal. But maybe your heels are touching the ground, maybe not. Right? And then planting your palms firmly into the ground, spreading your fingers, spreading your toes, and planting them firmly into the ground. It's like bending your knees. This is your downward facing dog. Relax your face, your jaw, your eyes. Your face is so soft, and so is your breath. Breathing in, breathing out, bring your knees back into the ground for a moment. Sit on two, maybe widen your knees a little bit, and then sit in between your feet onto your mat if you can. If you can't, you may sit on your heels or on a block right underneath your sit bones. And then from here, bring your palms onto your thighs. And from here, let's do some cooling breathing you may have to open your eyes now because I'm gonna demonstrate something. But basically what we do today and what we're going to do throughout the practice today in certain situations is Sitali breathing, which is cooling breathing. So if you can, roll the outer edges of your tongue together, stick your tongue out of your mouth, and then roll the outer edges up. If you can't do that, then basically just bring your upper and lower teeth together and make a hissing sound and breath in and out through your teeth in your mouth, right? But if you can roll your tongue, breathe in and let that cool air run up your tongue. Breathe out through your mouth as well. Breathing in through your mouth. Breathing out through your mouth. Breathing in through your mouth. Breathing out through your mouth. Breathing in, and again, if you can roll your tongue the way, then hissing basically through your teeth. And notice how the cool air is entering your mouth and your nervous system and actually really cooling your body down to a certain degree. If we do, 5 or 10 here, just do them on your own rhythm here for maybe 5 more. One more. And release. Nice. Okay, doing this throughout our practice. And then from here, tuck your toes, come back into downward facing dog. Nice. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Tuck your tailbone up, slope your tailbone up. As you inhale, exhale, step your feet so slowly towards the top of the mat until you reach your hands. And then dangle forward, fold. But find some length before you begin to round your back. Maybe your hands are on your shins, maybe on a block or something else. Maybe reaching your ankles, holding your ankles. But, most importantly, come back to your breath. Are you focused on your breath? Let your head dangle free and close your eyes. Oftentimes it helps so much to close the eyes to remove distractions. And then really forward folding, and we start warming up our hamstrings, which we're going to need to do to prepare for today's practice. Slight bend in your knees, let your head dangle free. Breathe. Nothing crazy, just a nice 60-minute stroll on our mat. And then inhale, long spine, hands low, glance up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, wing your arms left and right, airplane wings, still folding forward. Now, we always say, get really creative here. Anything you can lengthen, backside of your legs, your arms, your neck. Really no need to hold any tension in your neck right now, right? No wrinkles in your neck. So if you realize and you start understanding your autopilot and the amounts of moments we, actually hold tension in the neck and the wrinkles that we create, how the wrinkles get on your face. And then from here, with your next full inhale, come all the way up towards the sky. Reach your arms up high, stand up. Maybe find the prayer, palms touching. Exhale, airplane wings, bring you back down. Forward fold. Inhale, glance up, hands low, long spine length. Exhale, step back into plank pose. High push-up position. Your wrists are right underneath your shoulders. Active core. See if you can push the ground away with your hands, right? Press the heels back. Strong legs. Breathe. Look towards your mat. Inhale, push the ground away. Exhale, bending your elbows, lowering all the way down onto your belly. Keep your hands where they are. Untuck the toes. Inhale for your first cobra. Roll up, press into your hands and lift your chest. Let's breathe here, 3 breaths. Right? Your elbows close to your rib cage. Let your belly spill out and move towards the mat. Your legs are relaxed, your buttocks is relaxed. Roll your shoulders back and down. 1 more breath. In. Exhale, chin touches the ground. Tuck the toe. Press into plank back. And then into downward facing dog. So that's the same exhale, the plank and the down dog. Okay, your dress rehearsal, maybe we can pick up the pace a little bit now. And maybe you want to start breathing with me, but of course, if this is not your rhythm, lungs are differently and we're also different. And, breathe on your own and move on your own rhythm. Inhale, your tailbone up towards the sky. Exhale, hop or step towards the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, glance up, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, airplane wings bring you up towards the sky. Reach up, greet the sun. Hello. Exhale, forward fold, melt forward. Inhale like a wave, long spine, glance up, hands low, tuck the belly in. Exhale, hop or step back into plank pose. And then inhale, pushing the ground away, strong core. Exhale, lower down, bending your elbows all the way onto your belly. Untuck the toes, press into your hands. Inhale, full cobra. Exhale, chin into the ground, tucking the toes. Press into plank, and I meet you in downward facing dog. Are you still, with your breath? How you focus on your breath? Restrain yourself from, judging yourself, labeling things, comparing to what you've done last week or yesterday. Right? Simply coming into your body, feeling your body, and just being in the moment. Full breath in and tailbone up towards the sky. Exhale, hop or step towards the top of your mat. Fold. Inhale, glance up like a wave. Look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up with your arms towards the sky, greeting the sun. Maybe bending back if that's in for you. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, Glandsasana. Exhale, glance down. And then forward folding here for a moment. Feeling really that fold in your hip and the stretch in the back side of your legs. Inhale, glance up, long spine. Exhale, hopper step back. One more time, plank pose. Press the ground away as you inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly, untucking the toes. You know it. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, chin touches the ground. Press back into plank and downward facing dog. Nice. Feet are hip width distance apart. Slight bend in your knees. Come out of your shoulders, externally rotating your upper arms. And most importantly, keep coming back to your breath. Breathe so deep. Can you actually, focus on the air hitting the bottom of your lungs? The movements are really not so important. What's important is really the focus and the concentration. And everything else will follow naturally. Right? Let's move forward here in our flow. Tailbone up towards the sky as you inhale. Exhale, hopper step, top of the mat. Inhale, long spine, glancing up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, your arms bring you up towards the sky. Exhale, right hand on the outer right side of your leg. Left arm reaches up and over your head towards the right. Breathe. Right, and here the same principle, ground your left foot, spread your weight, left and right foot evenly, and see if you can open up your whole left chest, right? Not collapsing here, but reach. And your gaze usually is in the direction of where the energy is moving, and the other way around. And as you breathe in, come back to center, both arms up towards the sky, and then the other side, left hand on the outside of your left thigh, and then reaching and drawing your right arm over your head towards the left. Breathe. There is a good amount of core strength involved here, certainly. And a beautiful, nice opening here in your ribs, even your hips, belly. Breathe so deep. With your next inhale, come back to center, reach up, maybe bend back if that's available for you. And then exhale, forward. Inhale like a wave, glance up. Exhale, forward fold and step or hop back, plank pose. You know it. Bend your elbows lower down, tuck the toes. Inhale, cobra. Let's stay here for 5 breaths. And then, really softening your brain around the experience you're having, right? You're right now on your mat in your practice. This is not just yoga. This is really time for your self-investment into your mental health. Grounding and centering yourself in this crazy world. So important to do that on a daily basis. And then, your arms are really moving really close towards your ribs. Relax your buttocks, your legs, your kneecaps. Relax your belly. Move your belly towards the mat. And then see if you can bring the curve of your spine into the mid and upper back. Maybe you like to throw your head back gently. Roll the shoulders down and back. 1 inhale. Exhale, chin into the ground, and then spread your wings left and right. Lift your chest and your head, and start lifting your legs as well, if you'd like to, right? Really up to you. Breathe. And just really playing around with the height of your limbs here. You know, drawing the energy left and right, forward and back. And bringing some strength into your lower back. You know, with all that forward folding, it is quite important to strengthen the lower back. You know, no wrinkles in your neck, no wrinkles on your face. Remember, look towards the mat, relax your face and your breath. Your breath is so smooth. If you want more, you can reach your arms forward for full Superman. A little more challenging for most people. Breathe. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, lift your limbs. Exhale, hands back into the ground, tucking the toes. Press back into plank. Downward facing dog. Whoo, nice. You know, after a while, down dog becomes kind of a resting pose. You know, it's very grounding. It's very like home. It's like, okay, home, back to my home base, and you know, recentering myself, catching up with my breath. Maybe a moment to notice, oh, my thoughts were drifting into that project I was working on, or I'm working on, or into that task, that thing that I have to do. Keep coming back. Maybe close your eyes here for a moment to really come back to your breath. And then building our flow here together. Press down your left foot and reach and lift your right leg up towards the sky. 3-legged dog. Open up your hip, bend your knee. Deep inhale. Open up your hips so wide. Exhale across your right knee, touches your left elbow. Maybe, or at least attempting. Yeah, this is core strength. So this is a difficult moment probably. See if you can stay really calm, right? Not getting angry, not frustrated, pressing, you know, into your hands away from the ground, and just such a soft breath. Right? 1 more breath in. Exhale your leg back towards the sky. Inhale, reach up high, open up your hip maybe. Exhale, right knee closer onto your right upper arm. And breathe here, right? And if if that's not accessible to you, then maybe you bring your right foot into the ground. You just, work your way up there. Breathe here. If you want, you can bend your elbows and lower your chin into the ground. Press back up, and everybody come back to 3-legged dog, right leg left. Open up your hips so wide. And then exhale, swing your right foot through low lunge with your hands into the ground, maybe onto your fingertips. A little moment here to recenter. Catch up with your breath. Feel your back toes, really rooting into the ground, long spine. Lock up your core. And then left hand into the ground, grandma twisting, reach your right arm up towards the sky. Some nice, sweet little twists here for the warm up the body. And then maybe look up towards the sky. And, you can bend your body basically back as much as you want, right? Really opening up the whole right side of your body here. Letting your right arm just fall behind you, but coming out of your left shoulder, right? So press into your left hand. Grandma twisting. Bend deeply into your right leg. 1 inhale. Exhale, right hand back into the ground. Back to low lunge. Right? From here, with your right nipple touching your right thigh. Spread your arms, airplane wing. Yes, you will feel that. You will feel that in your arms, in your torso, in your right hip. Right? See if you can, direct your left hip forward and look towards your mat. Relax your face, your breath. Are you still with your breath? Focus and concentrated. And then from here, with your next deep inhale, come all the way up into crescent lunge. Lift your torso up towards the sky, arms up towards the sky. and sink really deep, or as deep as you want to, as deep as you need to, in your own personal practice today, into your right leg. It is hot as hell, guys. Breathe. And tucking your navel in, tailbone down, onto your left toes. Breathe and feel the muscles working. Inhale, reach and lift up towards the sky. Exhale, pray in front of your heart. Inhale, hook your left elbow on the outside of your right upper thigh. Twisting towards the right. Really see if you can center your prayer in front of the chest. Working towards that if it's not available yet. And then breathe. Soften your face, your brain, your thoughts, your heart. Breathe. If you want, you can come deeper. Bring your left hand into the ground, reach your right arm up. For anybody who wants to come even further, you can also bring your right hand behind you. See if you can scoop your left hand and arm underneath your right thigh and clasp. Right. You can anytime, please bring your left knee into the ground if you can. Handle it anymore. Everybody here in prayer twist. Take a deep inhale, come back to crescent lunge. Breathe and lift up towards the sky. Exhale, hands into the ground. Hallelujah. Bring your left knee into the ground on top of the back toe and sink so deeply into your right hip here. Breathe. Yes. And then, straightening your right leg, come onto your right heel and see if you can align your hips. We've been waiting for this one after the crescent lunge. And then your right toes, dorsally flexing up towards the sky, and not really moving your hands back unless you need to, because who knows, right? You're pregnant, or it doesn't feel good, or you have an injury, right? But see if you can move your hands even further out so you can find a really long, nice stretch in your right hamstring and in your spine. And find the lift, the crown forward. Relax your gaze, your heart. Breathe. On the next inhale, keep rebending your right knee. That was my hip. Can you connect? Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky, still bending in your right knee. And please now, double your mat for your left knee. This is way too much on your left knee, I have sensitive knees as well, so maybe you blanket or anything to bring it underneath your left knee for crushing. And then bringing your hands both on your right, like right where your right knee is. See if you can straighten out both your arms to find a nice lift in your spine, and at the same time sink a little deeper into your left and right hip, tucking your navel in. Breathe. This should be, you should feel that in your left hip groin. And then from here, actually bring your hands back into the ground for a moment. Right, your left hand into the ground, plant your palm, lifting your right arm up towards the sky, bend your left knee, and then see if you can grab something, maybe your foot, maybe just attempting, practicing, see how far you can come. And if you can grab your foot, whatever feels good in your body, right? The goal really is here to open up your right shoulder, find a shoulder stretch in your chest, and of course, an even deeper stretch in your left hip groin. Further sinking into your right leg, pressing into your left hands, come out of your shoulder and breathe. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and see if you can move your left foot a little closer towards your buttocks and see what feels good to you. One more inhale, Exhale, let go of your left foot. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. Little twist here because why not? Breathe. Same principle as grandma twisting with the left knee off the ground. Open up your chest, your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands into the ground, tucking your back toe under. Lift your left knee off the ground. And then from here, step your right foot back into plank pose. Take a deep inhale, press the ground away. Exhale, lower down, untuck the toes, pressing into your hand as you inhale for cobra. Exhale, chin into the ground. Tuck your toes, plank pose, downward facing dog. And then hop or step with your feet forward towards the top of your mat, forward fold. And then from here with your hands low, bring your weight onto your right foot and lift your left leg off the ground. This is literally bending forward and lifting my left leg up towards the sky to your own degree. If you want to open up your left hip, do it. If you want to, roll your left hip a little further down, do that. Align with your right hip. Now look towards a steady point a few inches behind your right heel. Relax your jaw, face, your breath. Breathe. And then from here, lift up your torso, balancing on your right leg. Lift your arms left and right, airplane wings. Warrior 3. Breathe, active core. See if you can lift your arms higher than your torso. Just playing around here and really working on your balance. This is so much balance. Breathe, inhale, lift the limbs. Exhale, forward fold, hands into the ground, left leg still lifting. And then place your left leg down, forward fold. Inhale, long spine, forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, long spine. Bending your knees up to 90 degrees. Chair pose for a moment. Lift your torso, reach your arms up towards the sky. Sit down as much as you want. Breathe. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long spine, glance up. Exhale, step or hop back. Plank pose. Lower down all the way. Controlled. Inhale, cobra here. Exhale, chin into the ground. And I meet you in downward facing dog when you're ready. And then here in downward facing dog, catch up with your breath for a moment. Please, I always highlight that, and I think I will always do that. Come out of the pose, come out of the flow whenever you need to. Come into child's pose, grab a glass of water, anything. Taking care of yourself. And one more time, press into your left foot, lift your right leg off the ground, three-legged dog. Exhale, swing your right foot in between your hands. Left knee to the ground. And now from here, move your left leg back as best as you can, right? You can stay here. Just, bring that nice stretch here into your left hip groin. See if you want to move your right foot and toe a little further forward. So attempting to come into split here, right? See how far you want to come today, how far you want to slide your right foot forward. And take your time, take the next 30 seconds to figure it out. No rush. Tuck your back toe or untuck your back toe, really depends on your own personal practice and ability. See if you can find a nice lift. And for anybody who wants, and once you're ready and you've found your own degree, your own degree here in your pose, then maybe you want to bring your forearms into the ground or bring your hands further forward. that will intensify this here, right? But you might be somewhere up here, and that's totally fine, you know? Just really testing it out. What works for me, what feels good. It's, you know, you're not coming here to feel pain. You're not here to struggle. You're here to actually feel good, you know, to feel stretched where, yeah, it might be a little challenging, but it's like it really still feels good. That's your sweet spot. If you feel pain or anything, please come out, right? And stop fidgeting here if you found your pose for like 10 seconds. Just breathe. And again here, really relaxing your brain around the experience you're having, feeling the sensations, coming back to your breath. Let me talk you out here. Come onto your hands if you're on your forearms. Maybe come onto your, make some fists, come onto your fists, and then really press into your hands and start bending your right leg and knee. Move your hands a little bit further forward. Tuck your back toe under, lift your left knee off the ground, and then slide your right leg back behind your plank pose. Bring your knees into the ground. Knees, chest, chin into the ground as you exhale all the way down. Untuck the toes. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, chin into the ground. Plank pose, downward facing dog at the same exhale. Right? Bring your knees into the ground for a moment. Sit back onto your heels or in between your legs. Hands on your thighs and some cooling breathing here as we did in the beginning. Roll your tongue or let the air move through your teeth, bringing your upper and lower teeth together, and then just take like 10 cooling breaths in and out here on your own rhythm. Once you're done, relax your mouth, your face. Take a full deep inhale through your mouth and reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, wing your arms back down, crawl forward, come back into downward facing dog. Lift up your hips towards the sky, pedal your feet for a moment. Back to center. Now let's work on the other side. Press your right heel down low and lift your left leg off up towards the sky. Open up your hip. Let your left foot fall back. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, left knee across towards the right elbow. Breathe with me. Stay relaxed. Your breath is so smooth right now. Nobody would know that you're in that challenging situation here. Breathe. Press yourself away from the ground. Active. One more breath. In. Exhale back towards the sky with your left leg. Inhale, lift your hip and reach open. Exhale, left knee touching the left upper arm, or close or try whatever is available to you. And then maybe bending your elbows if you want to. Lower your chin, touch the ground. Exhale, straightening your arms. Everybody, 3 like a dog up towards the sky. Left leg lifts. Inhale, open up your hip. Reach. Exhale, left foot in between your hands. Low lunge. Take this moment as a moment to center. Catch up with your breath. Where my thoughts drifting, into any in the past, in the future, anything? Am I here? Am I present? Am I in my body? It's like you having a date with your body almost. It's just you and your body here. The awareness meets the mind and the body. And then from here, grandma twisting, right hand firmly pressing into the ground. Lift your left arm up towards the sky. Twisting open towards the left. Ooh, this is so nice in the spine. This is such a beautiful and healthy spinal twist. Especially when we're walking a lot or standing and sitting a lot, right? And there's not much movement throughout the day. This is so good. Still really deeply lunging with your left leg. If your neck permits, look up. If your neck doesn't permit, look down towards your mat. Remember, find your sweet spot. Challenging, okay. Pain, not okay. And what feels good to you? One big inhale here, open up wide. Exhale, left hand back into the ground. Lunging deeply, left leg. And then here with your left nipple touching your left thigh, reach your arms left and right, airplane wings. Whoo. Breathe, right? Moment to practice equanimity, calmness. And then from here with your next fat inhale, reach and come all the way up towards the sky. Crescent lunge. Torso up, arms up towards the sky. Navel tucks in and up. Use the whole space of your mat. You know, I usually cheat. Breathe. Reach the energy back through your heel, your right heel, through your leg, up towards the sky. Nice long spine, strong core. Relax your face and your shoulders here. Is your jaw relaxed? Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, pray in front of your heart. Oh, strong stance, strong legs, strong ankles and feet. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, twist and hook your right elbow on the outside of your left upper thigh. Can you bring the prayer to the center of your chest with your left elbow drawing up towards the sky? And here as well, relax your neck. Right? You can come further if you want. Bring your right hand into the ground. Put your left arm up towards the sky. For the few of you, maybe want to clasp your hand, wrapping it around your and underneath your legs. I'm definitely going to skip that. Nope. Just because you did it on the other side doesn't mean you have to do it here, right? Breathe. One more deep inhale, coming back to prayer, and then coming back up to crescent lunge. Oh, this is a lot. Bring your right knee into the ground if you need to. Please breathe here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands into the ground. Bring your right knee into the ground and tuck the back toe. And then really just sinking deeply into your hips here for a moment. Looking down towards your mat, catching up with your breath. And then lengthening your left leg, shifting your hips back. Long spine, lift your chest for a moment. Find length, crown moving forward, and then fold a little bit over your left leg. Toes moving up towards the sky, your left toes. And as best as you can, or whatever feels good to you, maybe you want to curl your hands a little further forward. Really shifting and drawing your left hip back, your right hip forward. And even here, no wrinkles in your neck. Trying to let go as much tension as we can, all the tension that we accumulate over the day, without even realizing, because it's so autopilot. It's so autopilot. Actually, on your mat, it's a great place to become aware of all those things. Like, why is my lower and upper teeth touching? Like, why am I squeezing my face? Why do I have so much tension in my neck? Why do I even activate my neck if I don't need to? All autopilot. From here, rebend your left leg. Move your hips forward. Remember here, come up with your hands onto your left knee for a moment. Reach and lift your torso up. And then sink deeply here into your right hip, right? But please to your own degree. And also take care of your right knee here. I know a lot of people have sensitive knees, especially when you have more rounded knee caps, like me. Kind of wobbly and weird sometimes. Breathe. Notice how with every exhale you allow your body and your mind, your heart to soften and simply relax a little bit more. Fully present, fully there, here and now. And then with your next inhale, bring your hands back into the ground. And then from here, with your right hand firmly pressing into the ground, reach your left arm up towards the sky, twisting towards the left. If you like to, you can now bend your right knee and see if you can grab something. Okay? Don't worry, it's not really about the grabbing. It's not really about those movements. They feel good, they're healthy, but it's about your breath. It's about your equanimity. How calm can you stay when it gets challenging on your mat in life, right? If you can. My teacher always says, don't get married, don't get kids if you can't even stay calm on your mat. There's something about it. Breathe and open up your left shoulder here. Moving your right heel a little further towards your buttocks. Inhale. Exhale, let go of your foot. Reach your left arm up towards the sky. Open up wide. Exhale, left hand back into the ground. Full breath in, full breath out. Tuck your toes under. Lift your right knee off the ground. And then step your left foot back. Plank pose, shift forward. Press yourself away from the mat. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra, so nice and so gentle. Exhale, chin into the ground. Plank, down dog. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, tailbone slopes up towards the sky. At this time, you should feel something similar to like a fish. Just really good in your body. You know, now being 50 minutes in, the body's warm, open, soft, relaxed. As you inhale, your tailbone goes up towards the sky. As you exhale, hop or step towards the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, long spine, glance up. Exhale, forward fold. Pressing into your right foot, lift your left leg off the ground. Actually, was it the other side? Yes. Press into your left foot, reach your right leg up towards the sky. Left hamstring, getting ready for a split. Now you know what's coming. That's what we've been working on here, preparing you throughout the whole entire class. Right, your hands rooting into the ground and just lifting your right leg to your own degree. It really doesn't matter how high. Right? Just feel good. Breathe. From here, press into your foot and leg. Reach up, lift your torso. Airplane mode here for a moment. Warrior 3. Spread your arms. Let those tiny, tiny, tiny thousands of muscles around your left ankle and foot strengthen. Breathe. You find almost an arch in your back. Lift your arms even a little higher. Lower your chin, relax, look towards the mat. Press yourself away from the ground. One inhale here. Exhale, hands back into the ground. Standing split for a moment. Inhale, reach. Exhale, right foot down. Inhale, glance up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sink low up to 90 degrees. Reach your torso up towards the sky. Sinking deep in your hips. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Glance up. Exhale, forward fold. Hop back into downward facing dog. Saving you the vinyasa here. Then one more time, lift your left leg up and up towards the sky. 3-legged dog. Exhale, swing your left foot through. Bring your right knee to the ground slowly, so gentle. Untuck your back toe. You can stay here really, you can do something completely different if your body craves for it, or you come with me into some split practice. So slide your right knee and foot back as best as you can, maybe coming onto your fist, or 2 blocks actually now would be really nice underneath your hands, especially when you're new to split. And then come onto your left heel and slide your left heel forward as much as it feels good. So oftentimes what happens here is that people roll off their right knee and open up the hip towards the right, which is kind of cheating. And that way I can also come all the way down. But the original and correct way would be really to, square off both hips, right and left. You will notice it's a little more challenging that way, but it will pay off, from an anatomy standpoint and alignment standpoint. That will be the best for you. Now, when you arrived in your sweet spot, stop fidgeting and just soften your brain here. You can close your eyes for a moment and breathe through and into the area here that feels challenging to you. You may find something to let go of. Just breathe in, breathe out, sending your breath and the light into that area. 10 more seconds here. Let me walk you and talk you out here. Press into your hands, tuck under your back toe, slowly lift up your knee and then slide round your back, press yourself away from the ground, and then slide and bend your left knee. You might take your mat with you and come back into plank pose, sliding your left leg all the way back. Breathe here. Last plank of the class. Strong core. Exhale, lower all the way down into the ground. Inhale, full cobra. Let's stay here for a few last moments. For anybody who wants to come a little deeper, if you feel really warm, if you feel good, maybe King Cobra, bend your knees and move your feet towards your head towards your feet. Pressing into your hands and throwing gently your head all the way back. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, chin to the ground. Tucking the toes. Last plank, last downward facing dog. Bring your knees into the ground. Sit back onto your buttocks, in between your feet if you widen your knees, or onto your heels or on a block. Sitali breathing one more time. Your hands on your thighs, nice straight spine. Roll your shoulders back, relax. Relax your belly. With your tongue rolled left and right side, or with your teeth touching, breathe in for 10 breaths that cool air through your mouth. As you breathe here, bringing some circulation, some blood flow further into your ankles, stretching the top of your feet. So also forget about the feet. Breathe, maybe 3 more here. And then from here, reach your arms up towards the sky as you inhale through your nose. Exhale, bring your hands behind you. See how far you want to come here, right? Just bring a stretch into your upper thighs, which have worked so hard today. And further stretching the top of your legs, your ankles, the muscles that you've worked with and on so hard. And maybe you want to come onto your forearms behind you, but really being gentle, might be just a few of you. Maybe you want to come all the way onto your back. Slowly, slowly, slowly and controlled. And reaching your arms, airplane wing, left and right. Now, if you're all the way onto your back, relax your back, right? You can let go of any tension there in your spine. Fully let go. Close your eyes for a moment wherever you are. A nice, sweet little back bend. And if you're on your back or if you're on your forearms, come back up slowly and controlled. Your head last. Coming onto your hands behind you, bring your hands onto your thighs for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, hands into the ground, all fours. And then crossing your ankles behind you, sit onto your buttocks. Come right into spread leg pose, sitting on your wide leg spread leg pose. Sitting on your sit bones, right, as best as you can. And whatever feels good to you. If you want to do any other pose, please feel free, right? Not wasting any time here. Your toes really up towards the sky, and then crawl your hands forward as much as you want, or maybe you just stay up. Really, it's only a suggestion, right? I'm talking here from my experience, from what feels good in my body, and some stuff I learned in school. But you know yourself best. Maybe your forearms find the ground. Relax your neck. Some people like to grab their shins to further externally rotate their legs. Crown moving forward and long spine. You move and crawl towards the right for a split second. We don't have much time. Left and right hand framing your right leg. Soften for a moment. And crawling over towards the left. And if you ever have to stop somewhere because you just feel like instinctively, yeah, I gotta stop here, there's some tension I want to release, then stop there. Otherwise, crawl over towards the left, framing your left leg with both hands, left and right. One inhale here. Exhale, crawl back to center. One moment here. And slowly walk yourself back up. Bring your legs together in front of you. Hug your knees into your chest. Squeeze them in around your back. And then roll all the way back onto your back. Grab the outer sides of your feet if you can. Happy baby. Pressing your knees down and closer, further down towards your armpits. You know, with your heels right above your knees. And your knees moving further and further down with every exhale. Allow your body to soften. Relax your shoulders and keep your lower back on the mat. Breathing here. And bringing your knees into your chest. Release your left leg out in front of you. Squeeze your right knee into your chest with both your arms. Squeeze it in. And then wing your right arm out towards the right. Look towards the right. Bend and grab your right knee and bend it over towards the left. See if you can actually let your right knee touch the ground on the left side. So your right shoulder will probably, lift up from the ground. That's okay. We're moving and practicing to move it back down, but really bringing that full twist here into your spine by letting your right knee touch the ground. So I think I talked about that in another class, that gray matter that's running, that makes up your brain actually runs through your whole entire spine, right? So I think you can say that you're massaging your brain right now. It's kind of crazy. So interesting. Breathe in, breathe out, twisting a little further and then calming back to center. Hug your right knee into your chest firmly. Switch legs, left knee into the chest, hug it in. And then left wing towards the left. Grab your left knee with your right hand. Look towards the left and let your left knee fall over towards the right. So nice. So enamored with your breath, especially in those really quiet moments, the mind tends to drift. And then one more inhale here. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to center. Squeeze your left knee into your chest. Squeeze both your legs into your chest. And from here, really squeeze everything you've got, right? Anything you feel like we forgot. Your toes, your face. Squeeze it all in like a little egg. And then exhale, release everything. Let go. Come into Shavasana, resting pose. Stretch your limbs out in front of you, left and right, and back and forward. And close your eyes for a moment. Close your eyes and simply follow your natural breath. So, advice from me. Just simply come to your natural breath. Stop breathing deep. Little meditation here. The clock saved you. We don't have much time and I want to respect your time. So little gratitude meditation here in Shavasana with your eyes closed. Feel your heartbeat. Start remembering some of those trillions of reasons why you can't be thankful. Your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your partner, your pet, your home, accounts full of food and clothing, your job, the internet, the technology that connects you to the community, fresh bed sheets, anything that fills your heart with joy. And just know that once you're in gratitude, you cannot really be in any other emotion. You cannot be sad. You cannot be down or anything, feeling any negative emotion. Because gratitude is so powerful. It lights up everything. One moment here on your own. Let those tears of gratitude roll down on your face and let it fill your heart with so much love and joy. Namaste. The light in me sees the light in each one of you, and thank you for joining me today. I'm very sorry. I'm not good with the time. I actually extended this from 60 to 65 and I still don't make it. Anyways, if you want to rest a little longer, take your time. Highly recommend. Drink a lot of water, tea, and have a good night's sleep. From New York to you guys, thank you so much. See you next week for meditation and yoga. Namaste.